was not going to be it.
September 11th, 2001. Do you remember where you were on that day? Most of us do, if we were here in the United States. At that time, I lived in Chicago, and I worked downtown on the 17th floor of a building on LaSalle Avenue. This place where I worked handled stocks and bonds transactions, and so we had televisions strategically placed all over the floor of our office building. As I rushed into work that day, something was very strange. It was completely quiet on the floor. Not a word was said. I looked around and everyone was looking up at the TV sets. I didn't think to look at the TV sets. I said, hey, to my friend Carrie, hey Carrie, what's going on? And I looked up at the screen and I saw smoke coming out of the tower. And then just moments later, because at 9:03, the second plane hit the tower. That wasn't the only thing that happened that day. That was 2 planes, 2 targets found. The third plane, another target found. But there was a 4th plane. And that's what I want to talk to you a little bit about today, the 4th plane. Because you see, by a series of circumstances that only could have been orchestrated by God alone, that plane was 45 minutes late in taking off from the airport that morning. And so, by the time it reached its summit, and the passengers had understood that this was a hostage situation, and that if everyone kept their seats and kept quiet, that the man would not set off the bomb that he had on his body. Well, by that time, these other things had already happened. And so people on the plane surreptitiously took out their cell phones and they called friends, they called relatives, and they found out the truth of what was going on. And quickly, all different nationalities, all different ages, all different shapes, male, female, they gathered together as a community that was going through the same thing together at the same time. And they decided on a course of action. What should we do? If these other monuments were taken down by these planes, is our plane meant for that as well? Are we going to let that happen? A vote was taken and it was decided, no, this will not happen on our plane, not today, not on this plane. And the group of people, the women carrying boiling hot water to throw on the attackers, and the big men rushed forward. And what happened that day was that that plane did not hit its intended target. And we, in this place, are in a community together. And we have goals that are bigger than the evil that's out there, than the people out there that say it can't be done. If we come together as a community, all different nationalities, all races, all sizes, and we decide, no, the schools in Davidson County are not going to be the worst schools in the area. They're going to be the best schools. And we as a community will come together and we'll show you how. No, we as small business owners are not going to have rules and laws that make it harder for us to do our business. We are going to make avenues to make it easier to do our business. And the last thing that I would like to stand for in our community, due to my background as a financial advisor, is to bring transparency and sense to the money that we spend on every single thing that we do. Believe me, we won this campaign with a very small purse string, and we made every penny count. And I am certain that we can also do that at the legislative level. I look forward to continuing this race. As Robert said, my parents were both from Mexico. Daddy came here and he got married and he went into the Army, and even though he worked all day at the steel mill, in order to have a little extra money at night, he had a small business. He repaired televisions, because back in the day they had picture tubes and you could repair them.
That's right.
He repaired televisions for extra money, and so Mama didn't have to go to work. And today, a lot of people are saying, you can't win this race. that other guy has been around longer than you. He's got more money than you have. He has more visibility than you have. But I say, no, we can win this race. We can bring our community together in a united effort to do great things. And I see great things for us in Davidson County. And I count on you for your support. Thank you very much.
Amen.